Okay, everyone, so we pretty much finished row 19, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we closed in with the slip stitch. I walked over to the second double crochet, chain 3, next space, next space, next space, and again inside of the square we're going to do 1 double crochet, next space, again, and we're going to leave the last one out. So we're always going to leave first one and last one we do not do. 2 chain, we're going to come in the center of the square here and do a double crochet. 2 chain again, skip the first one, go into the second one, and we're going to create the same thing as we just finished doing. And this is going to be repeatedly all the way around until the end. So continue yours, I'll continue mine, and I'll meet you at the end of it. Okay, you guys, we finished row 20. We're going to 21. So we did the slip stitch on the 3rd chain. We're going to go to the next double crochet with the slip stitch, chain 3. We're going to do double crochet over double crochet. And we're not doing the last one either. So we're skipping the first double crochet and we're skipping the last double crochet. Chain 2 in the middle of the square. Double crochet 1, 2. The next square, double crochet. So now we're going to have 3 squares. 2 chains, skip 1 into the next one. And we're going to proceed this way all the way around on the row. So always skipping the first double crochet and always skipping the last double crochet into the squares, 2 chain separation, and you're going to have 3 squares. First square, 2 chain, second square, 2 chain, skip the first one into the second one, 3rd square, and continue on. Like that. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've closed in with the slip stitch. We're going into row 21, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. No, actually, it's not row 21. We're going into row 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, row 22. So we're going to go over again, chain 3. So it's going to be the same thing as the row we just finished doing. We don't do the first one and we don't do the last one. And we're going to continue to do our squares. Two, and your double crochet, 2 chain, next space, double crochet. Now we're going to have groups, 4 squares, sorry, not groups. Skip 1 into the next one and continue on. And this is what it's starting to look like. I'll meet you at the end. So I pretty much finished my row, and I have 2, 4, 6, 7. Now, the next few rows is going to be the same thing until we get to only one on here. So you're going to skip the first, you're going to skip the last until we reach only one in the center. And when you do that, it's going to be squares all around, okay? So there's no point of keep recording the same thing. So you know you're going to skip the first one, second one, and that's going to leave us with 5. The next one's going to leave us with 3. And then the last one is going to leave us with 1. So 2 chain. It's always repeatedly the same thing. And I'll meet you at the end of the next 2 rows, I believe, where there's only 1 double crochet left on the motifs, and it's all going to be squares all the way around. We're almost reaching the end. There's a few more rows to go, but we're pretty much almost done. So you're going to continue yours. I'm going to do mine, and where the motifs on this is here, I'm going to continue until I have 1 double crochet left out of all of them, okay? So continue your rows and I'll do mine, and I'll meet you at the end of 1 double crochet only. Okay, everyone, so we finished doing row 24. We're going into row 25 now. So I've closed in with a slip stitch. I'm going to walk, I call it the walk, with a slip stitch to the middle one because we need to do 1 double crochet. So we'll do chain 3, that equals a double crochet, plus another 1, 2 for separation. We're going into the next double crochet on top, and this row is going to be all about doing squares all the way around on top of the double crochet from the previous row. So there's nothing to it. We're going to continue row 25 this way, and the next row will be just double crochet pretty much everywhere, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I want to remind you that this not only is a rug, like in this case it will be a table runner, but also a tablecloth. I try to create pieces that you can basically use as a rug with thicker thread, obviously. Also as a tablecloth, and of course you can use whatever thread you'd like. You don't want to make it too thick because then it's too thick for a table. It's not, it doesn't look as fine, and also as a table runner. So I try to incorporate all of the choices that way, because also remembering that if you do a rug, you can do a doily for the table, exactly the same thing as the rug, have everything match up, you know. So we're going to do this way all the way around, just squares, 2 chain separation and double crochet, 1 per space, and you see you have that 1 in the middle. Okay, I'll see you in the next row. Okay, you guys, we're going into row 26. So I've changed color. You can continue on yours, or you can change color also. So I'm doing a double crochet right on top of my double crochet. Now inside of the space here, we're going to have 2 double crochets, and on top of the double crochet. This row will be only of double crochets throughout the whole row, so nothing complicated. So 2 inside and 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous row. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end, row 26. Okay, you guys, so we finished doing row 26. I've changed color again back to my peach. So I'm going to go right in the middle. I guess I need to move this now because or else it's going to be hard for you to see with that purple. So exactly where we have our one, where we finish off, you closed in with slip stitch. So I'm going to do a single and next space. Now we're going to do 10 singles, one per space. Okay. So one single on there, another single space right after. So actually, no, one single. We're going to do one chain, and on the same space, we're going to do another single just to get that first. Okay, so we have 1, 2, next space, 3, next space, 4, next space, 5, next space, 6, next space, 7, next space, 8, next space, 9, and next space, 10. So you're supposed to have 10 singles starting from where you closed in your slip stitch. We're going to do chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after our 5 chains, we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2, 3, 4 on your 5th one. We're going to do single. And this is going to be the same way all the way around on this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles, 6 singles, 7 singles, 8 singles, 9 singles, 10 singles, and that's it. 10 single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 chain. And skip 4 spaces going to the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4 on your 5th one. Single. And you continue on creating this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. So we're finishing our row up. Now, when I got here to the end, I'm missing like 1 space in order to do my 10 here and to have enough of the 5 here to continue on. So I put on the last one here, on my 9th, I put my 10 together. So I put 2 singles on the same stitch, which doesn't change nothing. You can do the same. If you're missing a few more, just add more. Go back maybe 1 space and add 1 or 2 on them. Doesn't change anything. So we're going to continue on. We're going into row 28 because this single is row 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to come here in our first one, and we're going to slip stitch. Now, we're going to slip stitch through the 2 singles going into the 3rd single because we need to do 6 singles, okay? So we skip the first 2 and we're going to skip the last 2. So we're on our 3rd single. I'm going to do 1 chain and make a single on the same space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 singles. So we leave the last 2 out. We don't do them. Now, we are going to do 10 double crochets inside directly into the 5 chain that we created. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double crochets inside of the space of 5 chain. Again, we're going to skip 1, 2 on the third one, single, 2 single, 3 single, 4 single, 5 single, 6 single. So we skip the first 2 and we skip the last 2. And again, we go directly inside of the 5 chain and create 10 double crochets. So this is pretty much what's going to be with this row. I'll meet you at the end, row 28. So next row is row 29. Okay, my friends, so I've changed colors again. I'm going in with a darker purple like this one here. So it's a darker shade than this one. And now we are going, so let's say you closed with a chain, you're going to skip 2 spaces again, 2 at the beginning, and you're going to leave the 2 at the end. You're only going to do 2 singles. Okay, so first, second single. So you don't do the first 2 and you don't do the last 2. Now this time we're going to do double, triple crochet. So you're going to turn 3 times for some of you that don't know what it is. You're going to come from the back. You're going to go in the first double crochet into the back. You're going to pull your thread through it and you're going to take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2, and take out the last 2. 1 chain separation. I'm going to try to show it more here on the white, obviously. So double, triple, so you turn 3 times, so you have 4 on your hook. You're going to come back again. You're going to go through the next one into the back. You're going to pull it from the back, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and take out the last 2. 1 chain separation, triple, double, triple crochet. You're going to come from the back, okay, right in the back. You're going to go to the next one. You're going to pull it through the back, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and take out the last 2. Very simple, nothing to it. And again, so you're going to do this to all of the double crochets here. 1 chain separation, come from the back into the next one, taking it out from the back, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and take out, oops, it's kind of hard when you have to have your arm stretched out on the table to film. 1 chain separation, and again, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and take out the last 2. So you're going to be having this effect like this. 1 chain, come from the back again into the side. So take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. 1 chain again. Very simple, nothing to it. Into the back. 1 chain. And into the back again. Take out 2, take out, whoops. Take out 2 and the last 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we are going to skip the first, the second. We're going into the third directly, like that. So you're going to have 9 of the double, triple crochet and 2 singles. And then you would start again, the same thing again. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. one chain, and again. So very simple, nothing to it. From the back, take out two, and take out the last two. One chain separation. I'm going to do it one more time. In from the back, over the double crochet into the back, pull it from the back, take out two, take out two, take out two, take out two. One chain separation. Roll 3 times in from the back, over the double crochet, grab your thread in the back, through the back again, and one chain. So you're going to have this effect. And two, you skip the first two singles we create, and we leave the last two. We go directly into the double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay guys, so we pretty much finished doing the double triple crochet. We close in with slip stitch, and now we're going to walk. I call it the walk. Slip stitch all the way to the first square, okay? Coming into the first square, we are going to do one chain, actually more than that, 1, 2, and 3. So on the first square, you go in with a single, and then you do 3 chains. Next space, next square, single, 1, 2, 3 chains. You're supposed to have a total of 8 chains, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3. There's only one more row left. So we're almost done, people. 1, 2, 3 chain, next space. 1, 2, 3 chain, next space. 1, 2, 3, and the last space of the square. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm missing one. So that means I have to build one right from the start. Sorry about that, people. Okay, so we come in when you finish doing your triple double crochet, you walk with a slip stitch, and then you come, oh yes, you come on top of the double crochet. Almost forgot about that. On top of the first, not the double, but the triple crochet, on top of the first one. And I had finished my thread, so I had to add more threads, so I have to hide now my little leftover. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you come on top of the first one, you go into the first square, and that will be your first little loop. 1, 2, and 3. And now we come into the center of the square. 1, 2, and 3. 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 And 1, 2, and 3. Let's see now. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we got our 8. Okay. So now you're going to just jump. You're going to skip the 2 singles, okay? And you're just going to come in right on top of the triple crochet with a, I guess, no, slip. And then 1, 2, and 3. So Hold on a minute. Let me just see if I got this. Okay, let's try from here again. 1, 2, 3. I went inside of the first square. Let me see how this pins out. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So I definitely have to go on top of the first triple. Sorry about that, people. Sometimes, you know, you have to go back and forth until you get what you need to get, right? Okay, so when we come on top of the triple, we come with the slip 1, 2, and 3, and we go in the first square on the triple. 1, 2, and 3. Now we should be okay. I'm going to do mine so it doesn't take too much memory, and I'll meet you right here. Okay, you guys, so I did my 8, so that's what we're going to do. When we finish the last 3 chain, we come in with a single. We are going to go directly on top of the triple. I did a single, doesn't matter, 1, 2, and 3. Could do a single. Into the first square of the triple, and then 1, 2, and 3 until the last one. So you're supposed to have 8 of these loops, okay? 1, 2, and 3, and that's all we're going to do for this row. And we have one more, which is going to be the picot row all the way around, and then we're done. So good job, people. You made it to the end almost. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so we finished row 30. We're going into the last row, which is 31. So I've closed in with the slip stitch on the single that we started on the triple crochet, okay? Now we're going to go inside of the first loop and do a single. We're coming into the second loop and do another single. We're doing 3 chains for picot. We're going to do the picot. We're going into the third chain, single, and another single. Again, 3 chains for picot. Going into the fourth chain, single, and another single. We're doing this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains and picot. So the middle one is 6 chains for picot. We're coming into the 5th loop with 2 singles and 3 chains for picot. We're coming into the 6th loop with 2 chains again, and 1, 2, 3 for picot, and going into the 7th loop single, and into the 8th loop single. So you're going to have 2 picots with 3 chain, and the middle one is with 6 chain. Let's redo this again so there's no mistakes. So we come into the first loop, single, second loop, another single. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to do the picot going into the third loop with 2 singles. Again, 1, 2, and 3, picot into the 4th loop with 2 singles. We're going to do 6 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, picot into the next, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we did the 4th, we're coming into the 5th, 2 singles, 1, 2, and 3, and do the picot, going into the 6th loop, 2 singles again, and 1, 2, and 3, and picot, going into the 7th with single, and into the 8th one with single. One more time, so no complications. We jump from the 8th one to the 1st loop, single, 2nd loop, single, 3 chains, picot, into the 3rd loop, 2 chains, 1, 2, and 3, picot, into the 4th loop, 2 singles, and 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, and picot, into the 5th loop, 2 singles, and 3 chain, picot, into the 6th, hold on a minute, no, I missed one, okay, sorry about that, I missed my first one here, that's not good, oh lordy, okay, into the 1st one, single, into the 2nd one, single, 3 chain, it happens people, you know, and then into the 3rd one, so we did the picot starting from the 2nd into the 3rd one, 2 singles, and 1, 2, 3, and picot, going into the 4th, 1, 2 singles, and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, picot, going into the 7, 1, 2 singles, and 1, 2, and 3, picot, going into the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going into this 6th one, okay, so picot, picot, not picot, what am I talking about? 2 chains, sorry about that. So we got to do the 2 chain, next space the chain and the chain. So we have, oh, missed my other picots, sorry people, oh my goodness, can I get confused? Okay, so we did the 6, we did the, let's just go back to where we did the 6, okay? So we did the 6 chain picot, and on the 5th one, we're going to do the 2 single, 1, 2, and 3. So we do our picot. We're going into the 6th one. We're going to do the 2 singles, and 1, 2, 3. That makes more sense now. That's why it's always good to look ahead before you create anything. And then into the 7, 1 single, and the 8th one, 1 single. It makes more sense. Okay, so if you have to rewind and go through it again, then go ahead. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will have the reveal shots at the end with the pictures and a little video with it. On top of a table or somewhere where you can see it clearly, because sometimes the colors are a little bit tricky depending what you have underneath. Okay, so any questions, please feel free. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Please give a thumbs up if you like the video and if you like the pattern, and stay tuned for another one, because I already have started another tablecloth slash doily slash rug. And I'm sure you're going to love that one too, because it's almost in the same style, but different. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Please stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.